What's up to all my freelancers and creators? This is Nathan and welcome to another episode of Freelance Jumpstart. In this episode specifically, we are going to talk about the value of coaching. Now, I don't know about you, but I've been seeing a lot of people online talk about coaching. There's a lot of creative coaches and consultants selling their services, and I see their ads everywhere. They talk about go with them or their plan and you can follow their steps and make six figures, or they say follow your steps, you can leave your 9-to-5 jobs. I see a lot of ads that are like that, and I wanted to weigh in on this conversation about coaching. The first thing that I'll say is a good coach is someone that is going to set you up for success. They're going to look at your skills and then place you in a better position to maximize what those skills are. Or they may make a recommendation of certain things that you need to improve. Not every coach is the perfect fit for everyone. I've noticed that there's two different types of coaches. There's one type of coach that I'll say is more of a planner. This is the coach that's going to lay out a playbook, a game plan. Maybe they have a set of predefined steps for you to follow. And if you follow those steps, you might have a certain level of success. These are normally the people who went through a certain process and they found results for themselves. So now they're literally sharing their process, hoping that you can duplicate the same amount of results that they had. The second type of coach is what I call personal coaches. These are the type of coaches who are going to study you and your personality, your skill set. They're going to learn about who you are in your business, and their advice is going to be tailor-made specifically to who you are. Now, they may make recommendations that are similar to what they recommended someone else do. However, it's going to be customized for your unique situation. A quick way to remember is something like this. A planner is going to sell information. They're selling steps and information for you to remember, while more of a personal type coach is selling advice, but that advice is going to be based on your specific situation. The differences between the two types of coaching can best be communicated if we look at an example of diets. There's been a number of diets to be released and get popular throughout the years. There's been the Atkins diet, the Mediterranean diet, the ketogenic diet. Some people have even recommended to go vegetarian or vegan as a way for people to lose weight. So they say follow this diet plan, eat these things, and you'll have results. Diets are honestly just recommended plans, and they don't work for everyone. Now, some people have results. They follow the diet specifically, and as they follow the diet, they lose weight, and they apply this to multiple people, and multiple people lose weight. So it looks like the diet actually works. The problem is it doesn't work for everyone. There are some people who try these very same diets and the very same steps, and they don't have results. These are the people that would work best with a nutritionist. If a nutritionist was to study their body weight, study their caloric intake, look at who they are, how their body processes food, maybe even run a little bit of tests, they'd be able to determine the best recommended diet for the person because they studied their specific situation. Those are the differences between the two types of coaches. The type of coach that is a planner or has a playbook or some rules or some steps for you to follow is like the person who is recommending a diet. Follow these steps, you'll have results. And the nutritionist who is creating a custom diet specifically for you and your needs is like the coach who is more personal and is going to study who you are to make recommendations. In the sports world, there are two coaches I think that exemplify this best. One coach is in the area of football. Currently, he's the coach of the New England Patriots, and it is Bill Belichick. He has been a coach in the NFL for many years, and he's known as a coach to have a system, to have a game plan, that if he gets players and they follow his set rules and instructions, practice regimen, and playbook, they will have success. Most of the time on Bill Belichick's teams, you can't name a whole bunch of players, and sometimes they escape your mind because no one really stands out. Every now and then there'll be a couple of players who stand out on the team, but most people are given a specific role, they follow those specific steps, the team gets result. And he's been able to apply this to multiple NFL teams. It's not just the Patriots. The other teams that he coached, he implemented a certain playbook and certain plans to prep for the game, and they win and they have success. So that coach has a game plan, but it doesn't work everywhere, but he still has a game plan that works most of the time. A coach that is more personal and has had success in the basketball area is Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson was the coach of the Chicago Bulls when Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen were there, and they were winning all their NBA championships, 6 of them to be exact, and they had massive success. But he was able to manage different people's personalities, and he worked on the strengths of different players and had them come together. So it wasn't necessarily about a game plan, it was more about managing the individual talent and helping the individuals maximize their potential. Even when Phil Jackson left the Bulls, there was a team, the Lakers, the Los Angeles Lakers. They had Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal, but they just couldn't make it over the hump. When Phil Jackson joined the team, he was able to manage their individual talent and make sure that they were able to win many championships. So again, that was an example of Bill Belichick having a game plan versus Phil Jackson being able to manage individual talent. And the reason I say all these things is because you as an individual may need a coach. I'll just say it like this. If you have goals, if you have aspirations, if you're trying to get to certain milestones in your business and you haven't met them yet, it could be you're not putting enough effort in, you're not putting enough hustle in to get there, but also it could be you need the right advice at the right time. And right now you're just kind of stagnant because there's no one encouraging you to reach those goals. So you might need a coach. The thing is, you have to know how you best absorb information. If you're somebody who can follow directions, if somebody were to give you a sheet of directions and that's all you need, you can take that directions, read it, and work out the game plan, perfectly fine. Then those coaches who are recommending follow my steps, they might work for you because you're able to follow directions on your own and produce results. On the other side of things, if you're the type of person who can't follow directions and you don't learn like that and you do need someone to walk with you through it, you are a kinesthetic learner, somebody who needs someone to give them something to do or walk with them through something, then you might need to look for a more personable or personal coach, someone that's going to look at your unique situation and make recommendations specifically for you. That being said, everyone needs a coach, but again, which of the two would work best for you? Thank you for taking the time to check out this episode. I greatly appreciate it. If you like anything I had to say in this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to subscribe. If you're listening on the podcast, don't forget to subscribe there as well. And honestly, I just wanted to take some time and focus an episode on coaching because I've been able to make crucial decisions in growing my business by getting coaching advice from the right time, from the right people in the right area. Whether it is advice on my YouTube channel, whether it's advice at how I'm working with my clients. I'm also part of a lot of online communities that have helped me out greatly, and there have been many coaches in there to give me valuable advice. But the one thing I'll say to you is everyone needs a coach, but make sure to choose the right coach for you based upon the type of coach you're looking for. Is it a planner? Is it someone with a playbook? Or is it somebody who's more personable and they're going to tailor their information for you? With that being said, the next episode, I'm actually going to show you an inside look to one of my coaching sessions. I had an opportunity to sit down with someone and walk them through the beginning stages of their business. And we talk about what their business could be, but we also talk about what their strengths are. And we uncover how to find what your strengths really are, how to get to those core details that everybody needs to know. So that's in the next episode, that's in the next video, but I wanted to highlight this video about coaching because it's something you're gonna have to decide before you get any type of coach. I don't want anybody thinking when they see all these advertisements like I see that coach is for everyone. You have to learn a little bit about yourself and how you learn in order to make the right decision for you. Well, until the next one, I will catch you later. See ya.